Indeed. Okay. So if you're watching us live, please do say hello during the broadcast. We'll feature your comments on screen and run a countdown. Say hello to Corinda. Corinda, this is a German lesson. It's not about hardware. It's not about Amazon. It's a German lesson.
Hello, Corinda.
Okay, so we're on a countdown and we should go 3, 2, 1. Hello. Hello, Angelika.
Hello, Steven.
Right. I sense that there's a slight delay between us, but we'll live with that. Okay, but you've not got the echo anymore.
Sometimes it will be okay.
It'll be okay. And over to Corinda again. And saying hello, Angelika.
Hello, Corinda again.
Right. Okay. Would you like to explain what today's broadcast is about?
Okay. Well, we've been working our way through the German alphabet with German idioms and a tongue twister. I've forgotten the word for a minute. And we've got as far as last lesson we had L. So today is M. I have 6 idioms or sayings where there is a letter M in the main word, really. And then we'll go through them. We'll do a literal translation, and then you'll find out what the English equivalent is, if there is one. And then we're finishing off with Steven's favorite part of the current Ask Angelicas, a tongue twister. But this one is actually
a tongue twister.
You like them,
Good.
don't you?
Well, I love them. But you're saying it's easy. We'll decide later. And Corinda is saying he can't find your book on Amazon. Angelika has, how many books do you have on Amazon now, Angelika?
Oh, I've got quite a few. I don't know. I've lost count.
Lost count. So there are, if you look for Angelika, then you'll find.
Yeah. I can do a link to the author page after the show.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's take the card off the screen. Leaves just you and I, and going to go like that. Okay, so I'm going to read the idiom in German. Angelika will correct my pronunciation. Then we'll try and translate it literally, and then we'll get the English equivalent. So each of the 6 idioms is in 3 parts. Okay, so let's welcome everyone to the show and say, I'm going to take that off screen and then put this, because it's Ask Angelika's German language tuition, idioms and tongue twisters. And this week is the letter M. Okay, season 4, episode 13.
Yeah,
been doing this quite a while. All good.
Yes,
okay, so the first phrase, which I can pronounce or not, is hinter dem Mond leben.
Yeah, that was fine. Hinter dem Mond leben.
Yeah. Okay, and hinter dem Mond leben. Mond is moon. Inter is behind.
Yeah.
And leben is to lie. So
no, it's not to lie.
To lay down, no?
No.
Okay, let's find out what it is then. Okay, let's go for the literal translation. And the literal translation is to live behind the moon. Who lives behind the moon? Okay, I'll come back to that.
Oh, now, to live. Yeah, go on.
No, the English equivalent is to have been living under a rock. Okay, so if you didn't know that something was going on, and you should do, then you must have been living under a rock, because you should have heard of it.
Yeah, that's what we say in German. We say you've been living behind the moon, which is pretty far away. There is another explanation. It may also come from the old word for Monat, the month. So more the meaning of living a couple of months behind everybody else, which also makes a lot of sense. But I think nowadays everybody's just thinking about the moon.
Yeah, with the internet, it's very difficult to not know what's going on.
Yes.
People don't use the internet. Okay, phrase 2. And I know this because we've done this in class, Angelika, on Wednesday nights. And ein Morgenmuffel sein.
Yeah, ein Morgenmuffel sein.
But getting up late is not the same as being a morning grouch. Morgenmuffel is a morning grouch. Somebody who gets up in the morning in a bad mood, yes?
Yeah, who's grumpy in the mornings. And it's not really an idiom as such. I just like the word. It's just, we have a word for it in German and you don't in English.
The word is Morgenmuffel, morning grouch.
Morning grouch, literally.
And our English equivalent is to be grumpy in the mornings. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now we can say without fear of contradiction that we don't have that situation because we are not grumpy in the morning. We might be grumpy later in the day, but we're not grumpy in the mornings. We'll talk about me really, but let's go to phrase 3 before we get ourselves into trouble. Morgenstund hat Gold im Mund.
Yeah, Morgenstund hat Gold im Mund. And I brought a prop. Ha! Look at this.
Just a minute, let's go full screen, then we can see the prop. Okay, we're there in a second. I've got a slight delay. Morgenstund mit golden im Mund.
It's slightly old sort of writing. It's the same bit. Morgenstund hat Gold im Mund.
Right. Okay. So the inspiration for that actually came off your cup. You knew that one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Right. Morning. Stund, that is an hour. So morning hour has gold in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's all right. Zahnarzt a month I've got fixed. Yeah, so that's how I got that one. Okay. So the literal translation is morning hour has gold in the mouth. So in other words, morning hours are worth more than afternoon hours?
They're pretty good. I think the reason why they've got Mund there is because it just nicely rhymes. Yeah, Stund und Mund rhymes. The English one equivalent has got the same meaning, but it's a completely different sentence.
Okay, so let's go for the English equivalent, which is the early bird catches the worm. Right. Okay, the early riser. I mean, this is all to do with farming, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like the English one. The early bird catches the worm, and I always think like, well, how about the late worm stays alive?
Okay. Right, phrase 4. Mir fällt ein Stein vom Herzen.
Ja, mir fällt ein Stein vom Herzen.
Mir fällt. I felt a stone in my heart.
Almost. The stone is not in my heart. It's actually fallen from my heart.
The stone has fallen from my heart.
Yeah. Or actually, more literally would be a stone is fallen. Well, no, has fallen, yeah, from my heart.
Okay, and oh, wait a minute. Now, I wasn't expecting this. The English equivalent is that's a weight off my mind.
It is, which actually both of those mean the same thing. Yeah, a weight off your mind. Well, what's in your mind? Quite often stuff that's in your heart, feeling-wise. Yeah, and a stone.
Emotionally, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and the stone is heavy. So if you've been worried about something, yeah, you're sort of taking it to your heart, and if that weight is off, it feels like a stone. So it's very
So
similar.
your heart relaxes, your mind relaxes. Yeah, okay, got it. Understood. Phrase 5. Das ist doch zum Mäuse melken.
Yes.
How about
Das ist doch zum Mäusemelken.
that is Mäuse is mice.
Yeah.
Good. Melken. Was ist melken? Should I know it? That's the first question.
You might be able to guess. To milk. Normally, you associate that word or that verb, shall I say, with cows.
Mit Kühe. Yeah. Kühe. Okay. So mouse milk.
No. It makes you want
Dropping?
to milk mice.
It makes you want. Okay, let's get a translation because I'm confused. That makes you want to milk mice, to actually milk a mouse.
Well,
okay,
how would you be able to do that? Would you be able to milk a mouse?
I don't know. I'm not particularly interested in trying.
No, you wouldn't be able
to
milk a mouse, and it's exactly the same. If you look at the English one, you wouldn't be able to do that either.
Right. Okay. So the translation is it's like getting blood. Ah, no, you see that one. Getting blood out of a stone. Fine, because you'll never get blood out of a stone.
Well, no, you wouldn't be able to milk a mouse either.
Okay.
There's no way you can milk a mouse, just like there is no way to get blood out of a stone. It's impossible.
I think we agree on that. Okay, so phrase 6. Okay, das ist Marke Eigenbau.
Das ist Marke Eigenbau.
Is Marke Eigenbau a place?
No.
Okay, that is Marke Eigenbau.
Right. If I tell you that Marke could be Aldi, Lidl, Facebook, Twitter, Virgin.
Supermarket, a big brand.
A brand.
Trademark.
Yeah. Yeah. Trademark brand. Or a brand. Yeah.
Okay, that is a brand. Eigenbau. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. That brand is self-made.
No, it's brand self-made. This is what you say when you've made something and you're really proud of it. So you're showing something. I haven't got anything that's self-made now, but
shall we talk about Marks and Spencer's? And Marks and Spencer's food. I've lost Angelika. Just a minute. Hopefully she'll come back straight away. 3, 2, 1. Let's hope we get Angelika back up. She's got the link and can come back in. Hopefully she's taking the action that's necessary and can come back into the broadcast. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and find out. Okay. I'm glad you refreshed, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I don't know. Oh, what's happening now? Right, okay. I don't know what happened there. I think you went off very briefly for a second and it ruined everything. Probably the internet.
From probably the internet. From my side, you just disappeared. So we'll talk about Marks and Spencer's being.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why you wanted to talk about Marks and Spencer's.
Because if you make something and it's as good as Marks and Spencer's, then it's done good.
Yeah, possibly. It's basically if you've made something, like say you build a shed, yeah, and somebody else says, "Oh, that's really good." What brand is that, or who made it? Oh, hang on a minute, I made that myself. Das ist Marke Eigenbau.
Yeah,
not Marke Marks and Spencer's or B&Q or whatever. No. It's self-built.
You have guests round to dinner and you serve the most marvelous trifle, and people think it's a Marks and Spencer's trifle, but it's not. It's one you made.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the English equivalent is I met myself. Okay, right. Okay, now, yeah. Okay, let's go on. This is a tongue twister. You can say this with me. Angelika's going to say it afterwards, and then we'll go for the English equivalent. Now, I haven't tried this before. I don't practice. Angelika doesn't practice. Let's go for it. Hat die Maus die Mann. Oh. All right. Hat die Maus die Mandel und das Marzipan gemaust?
There we are. I said it was easy. Hat die Maus die Mandel und das Marzipan gemaust?
Lots of mice in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. And the English equivalent, which is not a tongue twister, did the mouse steal the almonds and the marzipan? Okay. Is this the same mouse that we spoke about earlier, or is it a different one?
You mean the one that we wanted to milk? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Right. Now, what's going to happen now is we're going to rewind to the beginning, and the phrases, the German phrases, will be read perfectly by Angelika, and then I'll have a go at doing the English. Angelika, it's over to you. Phrase 1.
Hinter dem Mond leben.
Literal translation of that is to live behind the moon. Or our English equivalent is to have been living under a rock. Phrase 2.
Ein Morgenmuffel sein.
Yeah, there's more than one muffle, isn't there? It's not just being a morning grouch. You could
anything you want to say, somebody is a grouch. So ein Sportmuffel is somebody who doesn't like to do any exercise.
Right.
I can't think of any other ones now.
Abendmuffel?
Abendmuffel?
Somebody doesn't grouch at
I don't think they exist, no.
Right. Okay. To be a morning grouch is the literal translation, and our English equivalent is to be grumpy in the mornings. Okay, phrase 3.
Morgenstund hat Gold im Mund.
And morning hour has gold in the mouth. And we say, the early bird catches the worm. Phrase 4.
Mir fällt ein Stein vom Herzen.
You're relieved, aren't you? Oh, it's happened again. Okay, I'm going to say that one while Angelika comes back, because she knows what to do this time. She's lost connection twice. We're actually going through the sentences, and Angelika was quick to get back this time. She knows the routine. She was able to come back in straight away. Well done.
I think the internet doesn't like us today.
No, but we're still alive. May have to get Camtasia out on this episode. So Angelika just read that, and the literal translation is a stone has fallen from my heart, or we would say in England, Angelika and I would say, that's a weight off my mind. Okay, and that happens sometimes. Phrase 5.
Das ist doch zum Mäusemelken.
An impossibility, but the literal translation is that makes you want to milk mice, and English equivalent is it's like getting blood out of a stone. Phrase 6.
Das ist Marke Eigenbau.
Okay, and literal translation, that is brand self-made, and we talked about advertised Marks and Spencers, and I made it myself.
Exactly,
okay.
I made it myself, not Marks and Spencers.
Or Aldi, or Lidl, or Morrison's, or right. Okay, just to be fair to everybody.
Sorry, other supermarkets are also available.
Indeed, yeah. The tongue twister.
Okay. Hat die Maus die Mandeln und das Marzipan gemaust?
I'm going to have a go at this again. Hat die Maus die Mandel und das Marzipan gemaust? That's only fair, isn't it? And then the English one
is
did the mouse steal the almonds and the marzipan? We don't know. We
No.
don't know. All right. Well, this bean, I'm just going to put this, and I need to move that one first. Just a minute. Let's do this in order. So I'm going to move that one. This has been an exciting adventure, as Angelika disappeared twice and came back, and we got through the lesson. This has been Ask Angelika, German language tuition, idioms and tongue twisters. Letter is M. This is season 4, episode 13. That unlucky 13, Angelika. That's what it was. Right. Okay, it's over to you.
Well, I can only finish off with, despite the internet disruption, we have managed to finish the show, which means I can very truthfully say, mir fällt ein Stein vom Herzen.
Ah, schön. Ich verstehe.
And in 2 weeks' time, which will be the 11th of February, we are having the letter N.
Okay. Later, probably around about April time, we'll get to R, and I'm not looking forward to it. Well, let's see when we get there, whether Angelika puts the R phrases in tongue twisters, because we did some last night, and there's no way that I could actually do them. So they may have to get. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and Angelika and I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye for now.
Just from here.
Just from here.